time of year again, ladies and gentlemen. The winter campaign returns for 2019-2020. And welcome, Will.
Thank you very much. Yeah, 2020 sounds very, very futuristic.
It is very futuristic. So, Will, the winter campaign,
yes.
We do it every year. It's our biggest response we have when we do it. Why is being homeless and vulnerable so synonymous with the winter?
It's because the weather is so cold and the issues that relate to that in terms of health and also life-threatening situation. Now, the weather is going to be very, very cold this winter. It was very, very cold last year, very severe the year before that, and then, of course, we had the beast from the east. But it's predicted to have particularly cold weather over the next couple of months.
So what is it about the winter that really affects people who are watching this, rather not the people who are homeless and vulnerable, but the people who are watching? Why does the winter bring out that kind of thing in them?
I think it's partly because you're very often warm at home and you're experiencing things like the Christmas experience and the things that come with family that makes it more difficult really to see somebody either vulnerably housed or homeless on the street. And I think that whole profile raises the issue. You're right, there are problems throughout the year, but I think it's just particularly in the winter and particularly the holiday season when people are more acutely aware perhaps of the blessings that they've got that others haven't. And so that probably is why it picks up. People are more attuned to homelessness and the vulnerably housed at the winter, which is why the appeal that we always put out is so particularly profoundly hit. I mean, that's why we get more successes. I suppose what we want to do this winter is talk about the significance of the winter, but also to give the realisation that this is 24/7, 365 days of the year. So some of the things we're going to talk to you about as a viewer is things that you can equip yourself with, either knowledge, technology, or apps, all of which will help you be more informed at that point of contact.
Specifically in the winter months.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do throughout these videos, like our other campaign videos, the summer campaign, we talked about sun cream, heat stroke, that kind of thing. We're going to talk about how the winter affects homeless and vulnerable people physically. We're also going to be talking about how it affects them mentally. We'll be talking about social isolation. That phrase always comes up and trips me up. And we're also going to talk about how you can be more informed. So, Will, you started to talk about being informed. There's a couple of apps that we're going to talk about. Can you give a brief overview about being informed in the winter?
Yeah, what we mean by that is when you're walking down the street, whether it's Stafford or any high street, and you want to engage with that individual, or you feel that you want to, but you're not quite sure how to do it, we're going to equip you in ways that will inform you, give you a safe way of doing that, and be proactive in offering a solution. Now, one of the things you'll learn very early on is that no matter how important and how sincere you are, the response back from somebody on the street might be different than what you think it's going to be. And we're going to talk about forewarning you, not in a scary way, but just to be informed and just imagine what it's like in that situation and what it might be like being approached by a stranger. So we want to give people really practical help, things that will genuinely inform and make things better, but also just enabling you to feel a little bit more part of the solution rather than feeling on the outside, which we often get from people who've tried to help and it's been a difficult experience. So we don't want to put you off, we want to encourage you to engage more, but maybe use some of the things we're going to share just so you can be more informed and feel better about the experience.
Yeah, totally. And give people a real idea as to why it doesn't disappear. You know, why if you at home give as much as you can to us and help us live it why is it still going on. We'll talk about all those types of issues in the coming months and weeks. So thank you very much, Will, for giving me a brief overview. I always like these videos.
Quite helpful, actually, just to set the scene for the next couple of months.
Well, I was going to say, I like these start the campaigns because they're always quite short and we're to the point. We don't ramble on. So thank you very much for watching as ever. If you want to know all the details about what's happening day to day at House of Bread, all the events that are happening, check out Hob News. Really exciting. If you want to get involved, if you want to help us raise money, raise food, raise awareness, that's the video to watch. But until then, we will see you next time. Keep warm. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.
Goodbye.